City Marshals starting lineup. Brought to you by Dave Davis Insurance Agency. On the defensive line, number 1, Corey Henry. Wide receiver, number 3, Demetrius Davis. Defensive back, number 4, Antoine Smith. Linebacker, number 6, Tariq Hussein. Wide receiver, number 8, Kevin Chisholm. On the defensive line, number 9, Mike Gant Jr. Wide receiver, number 11, Z. Robert Roberson. At quarterback, number 15, Jake Johnson. Defensive back, number 17, Corey Tucker. Defensive back, number 22, Larry Fontanes. Running back, number 26, Connor Olson. Lineman, number 44, Ralph Turner. Offensive lineman, number 56, Justin Colorado. Offensive lineman, number 58, Shay Roberts. At kicker, number 83, Melissa Struther. Sponsored by Spice and Tea Exchange. Defensive lineman from South Dakota State University and sponsored by Precision Mechanical, the strongest man in the entire league, Tony Thompson. Head coach for the Marshals, Dante Hartley, assisted by Rapid City Sports Hall of Famer Dan Chicha.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this evening Hannah Fuson will perform our national anthem. 13-year-old, born in Australia, lives in Rapid City with her parents Casey and Jesse McGriff. Hannah with 2 brothers, Michael and Hayden. She participates in Risen Youth and is a part of the worship team at Lifeway Church. Loves to sing, skateboard, spend time with friends and family, and shop. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you rise and move your caps as the Ellsworth Air Force Base Honor Guard presents the colors for tonight's game with the national anthem.
Gentlemen, this is Jason. He'll be making the toss. Mustangs, it'll be your call. The coin is a head, is the heads. The eagle is the tails. What would you like, sir?
Tails, sir.
Tails is the call?
Tails is called.
Heads it is. Marshals, you won the toss.
Defer to the second half.
Defer to the second half. Which goal do you want to defend?
Their choice.
They're going to take the ball.
You want to kick that one?
You want to kick that way? Go ahead and swing, please. First half choice. Mustangs will take the ball. Gentlemen, have a great game.
Hello and welcome to Rapid City Marshal football as Rapid City Marshals take on the Wyoming Mustangs in the Monument. Melissa Strother set to kick. Rashad Ridley set to return for the Wyoming Mustangs.
All right, bring our audio down.
Melissa Strother, sponsored by Spicy Kick Shave, will kick off.
Michael Ortiz and Tyler Louder. Strother strokes it deep. Out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. Refs officially call it at the 16.
How many of you are here for the very first time?
As the defense is set to come out, Tyler, what are the key players to look for on the Marshall defense?
Rapid City Marshals, we're going to get a look at defensive back switches they got here. We got Larry Foster, number 22, that's going to be coming out here. Giving us a different look at safety for them. We're also going to see the combo of Tyrion Cisse and Jack Robinson playing linebacker together. And as you remember last week, this defensive line was on fire. Let's see if they can continue that this week. Tony Thompson at the middle, 2 sacks and a forced fumble last week.
The not-so-young man, Tony Thompson.
We have 1st and 10 here at the 17-yard line.
Eric Caldwell gets the snap, hands off. Taylor able to make about a 5-yard gain.
Handoff to number 6.
Larry Fontalis there with that tackle.
Tobias Taylor, product of Notre Dame. Big name school in the CIF. Good representation.
Quarterback is number 16, Eric
6-yard gain there. Now we got 2nd and short. 4 yards to go.
Well, the 23-yard line, it'll be 2nd down and 4.
There was an issue with one of our starters, Mike Gant Jr. did not get out there for the first snap. Issue with some of his equipment. That's why we had Ralph Turner in there, who's a sub on both offense and defensive line.
Caldwell hands it off again to Taylor. Taylor able to cut and make a 1st down.
Taylor on the carry.
James are moving. Got about a 5-yard gain there. Antoine Smith, captain there in the defense, getting the initial hit to bring him down.
1st and 10 from the Marshall 22.
First down at the 22. Let's make some noise.
Caldwell fakes the handoff, hands off to Taylor. Taylor able to make no room, tackle for loss. Big Tony Thompson disrupting that Mustang line.
It looks like
it's second down and 10.
Everybody in the Marshals defense delivering.
Tonight's the night we find out what you voted for the mascot's name. I know it, it's pretty good. Second down, calls for second down, notes.
Rashad Ridley and Jerome Gross, and pass intended for Gross, quickly through his hands.
Of the game so far. Just a lot of running that we saw. Last time we were out here and Marshals traveled to play the Mustangs. They ran the ball a lot on the Marshals. We've seen some defensive adjustments up front.
Big third down. Ridley and Gross will be in motion again. Taylor in the backfield. Caldwell looks, fires, caught, short. Pass is caught by Alex Daly.
7.5
Just
yard
inside the 15-yard
Met
line.
immediately by corner Antoine Smith and Tariq Poussey.
And we've got
It's going to be
fourth
third down and about, or excuse me, fourth down and about 3.
Mustangs are going for it, not looking to use kicker Eric Ruiz.
And last time we were here at the Summit,
Defense would like a little your help
defense was
vocally.
playing fantastic on fourth down.
Taylor out in the backfield now on the bottom of the screen. Flags on the play. Who jumped first? People are pointing fingers. Might be Corey Henry, though, of the Marshals.
And there it is, offsides, Corey Henry. So,
That'll move the ball to 99, first and goal.
Rapid City Marshals
For the Mustangs.
back in the red zone on defense now. After 3 strong plays on that drive, back-to-back-to-back.
That has to be a drive killer, Tyler. Especially for the morale of the defense. Mustangs are appearing good now in the red zone. Caldwell gets the snap, hands off to Ridley. Ridley cuts, but stumbles. And met immediately, though,
Jack Robinson.
by
came
big
in.
Jack Robinson. Robinson we first saw 2 weeks ago, and he plays with his hair on fire.
Ridley played at South Dakota Mines.
Not a lot of hair on him, but he plays with it on fire.
And as you heard by the PA announcement, that running back, Rashad Ridley, is out to go to school mine. Local kid.
Ridley outside. Caldwell fakes the snap. RPO to Taylor.
Taylor with a carry.
Big third down. Caldwell gets the snap. Caldwell looks to fires. Caught. But stopped short.
Pass is complete to the 1.
Official call is ruling down at the
Short of
1.
goal line.
Tariq Poussey and Antoine Smith, their captains on the defense, stopping Alec Daly. And they're going no huddle right here, trying to play quick. And we have a timeout from these Marshals. They are not going to let them get off that quick play.
Good call from Coach Dudley and Magic.
Marshals want to thank some of our corporate partners: Joe's Place Bar and Grill, Accelerated Diesel Service, Ryan Dolly National Insurance, All Pro Installation, and Mel's Auto Leather.
Let's see if the Marshals use a blitz of some sorts to create extra pressure for Tony Thompson, Mike Gant, and Corey Henry.
What the Marshals need to do here is they need to have some tight press coverage right on the line of scrimmage. preventing any of the Mustangs from getting any sort of separation. If they can do that, give this D-line enough time, we're going to see a sack here or maybe an errant throw.
Especially down by plays all this kind of yard line. It's all about timing, so if we can disrupt timing with some sort of pressure, that'd be key. Taylor and Gross in motion. Caldwell alone in the backfield. Caldwell hands off to Taylor. Easy touchdown for the Mustangs on their first possession of the game.
Linebackers got lost there on knowing who was taking the outside. The edge was wide open for him there, and he took advantage of it. And we have to give major props there to number 2, Jerome Gross, the receiver. A great block on Antoine Smith that allowed the running back to sneak right in there for that 1-yard rushing touchdown. And here we are with Eric Ruiz, kicker out of Adams State, out to take the extra point.
Hold is good. Ruiz kick is good. Eric Ruiz, the product of Adams State, as Louder said earlier.
6.5-minute drive there. A lot of good things we saw from that Marshals defense. A terrible penalty there that cost the team some points when they had him stopped on 4th down.
Ruiz sets a kick. Demetrius Davis and Kevin Chisholm deep for the Mustangs. Not playing quarterback this week. In his more natural wide receiver spot. Kick is up, hits. Hits the scoreboard as Ruiz.
And you know what? Best case scenario right there. No return yards, no chance of injury. Get the ball right at half. Put yourselves in position to get back on the scoreboard right away.
I was watching Ruiz in warm-ups about 3 hours ago. Ruiz was hitting the scoreboard quite often, so let's see if that is a reoccurring factor in tonight's ball game.
Marshals take over at midfield. It'll be 1st and 10.
And right now, this border wars that we got going on is a real competition to see who is going to sneak into the playoffs. With only 3 games left for a lot of teams, only 6 teams make the playoffs. These guys are separated by 1 game.
Davis in motion. Johnson keeps it. Makes a move, but it's hit hard. It's crumbled at the bottom of the line. Hit hard initially by 81, Tyrone Kelly.
And that's going to be a 7-yard gain on the run-pass option there, keeping that ball. 2 options to hand it off, and he decided to keep it, something we did not see last week on the road.
Jake Johnson, known for his scrambling abilities, got 3 touchdowns in the last week's game with his feet. 2 touchdowns, sorry. Davis will be in motion again. Johnson with the snap, hands off to Davis. Davis with a big hole outside, flags on the play. It's going to be a holding on Calderon.
And those fresh legs, having that week off against the Billings Outlaws has been nice here for Davis. We see with that quick cut mentality. Let's go down to the referees. This ball is going to be moving back here.
Looks like there's a flag on the play.
Bullshit call. Hold it. For 56 seconds.
Knocks the Marshals back to the 22. And second down to 13.
It's the third one down.
A massive loss here. Second down here in 13. Going deep for the end zone, has Davis deep.
Johnson looking deep for Davis. Johnson had some problems with his arm last week, but good to see that thing live and active for this one. Third and extra long for the Marshals.
Yeah, we got about 13 yards to go here. First down marker on the 15. At this point, it's just pick up some yardage here. We see Z. Roberson back in motion with Davis. And he's going deep. Errant throw.
Almost picked off by Trayshawn Artis. Interesting to see the tactics now for this one. Jake Johnson coming off the field. Melissa Strother entering.
And the kicker comes out, Melissa Strother here. A great opportunity because a missed field goal does not put them in terrible position, as it would put the Mustangs back on the 5.
Field goal sponsored by Black Hills Fireplace.
And we're waiting to see where she's going to line up. We have Kevin Chisholm with the hold. It looks like it's going to be about a 45-yard field goal attempt here for Strother, who was 3 for 3 on extra points last week, but did have a field goal attempt blocked. Connor Olson with the snap. Hold is good. Kick is up. Just short. And number 4, Rashad Ridley, is on the return.
Suplex by Justin Calderon. Big tackle from the big boy. He does have about 100 pounds on Rashad Ridley, and he made him feel it.
And you can hear it here in this stands. That is what happens when a grown man tackles a child in adult indoor football here in the CIF. And you know that slam had an impact there because the ball came out on contact from the ground.
Well, let's see how good we are making some noise.
Ridley and Gross in motion again. Caldwell looking deep, fires deep, has Gross open in the corner of the end zone, but overshoots him. Good coverage by Fleury Fontelis.
Second down and 10.
That's an interesting take there to send Gross down deep, as there was no separation at all. Fontelis had him on lockdown. A little scary there when you see a defensive back don't turn his head, but he had it all the way down. Interesting 50-50 ball to throw into the end zone instead of taking a safe scramble potentially.
Caldwell receives his low snap, has a check down open, but fires to Alex Daly. He did have the check down open for a first down for Rashad Ridley, but opted to go for the other option.
Yeah, and there was open coverage there. The zone defense we saw from these Marshals here kind of hindered them last week against Billings. We were talking about this on our post-game show. 10 yards down the field, there are some holes out there. It looks like the communication issues have maybe been fixed this past week. 2 wide, 2 in motion for the Mustangs here on 3rd and 10.
Caldwell fires, caught by Daly, but short, wrapped up by Tariq Poussey.
With a tackle by number 22, Larry Fontelis.
Fontelis, I apologize.
And that's an 8-yard gain. 4th and about 2 to go here. A quick step up for this Mustangs offense, and they catch the Marshals again. And we're going to have another encroachment or offsides call here from number 91, Tony Thompson. Clear as day.
this tempo is giving the Marshals some problems right now, as Louder mentioned. So we'll see if that's also a recurring theme.
We have a very over-anxious defensive line from getting so much pressure the past couple of weeks on these opposing quarterbacks, and we see it bite them right here. That is back-to-back drives. They've stopped the offense and got them to 4th and short, and then they're just giving away free first downs instead of making this team actually earn it. Tony Thompson will go back out there, and he's going to try and fix this, and he'll get one back up. But these penalties are only hurting the Marshals at this point.
Hands off to Taylor. Taylor met in the backfield, but able to scoot around and create some positive yardage. Corey Tucker and Larry Fonslese in the backfield. Larry Fonslese is playing very, very good right now.
Next to the 17-yard line. Gain 4, 2nd down, 6.
So here we are, 2nd down and 6. They are on the Marshals' 17-yard line. The rushing is the game plan here today. They came in with an idea here that they can beat around the edges, take advantage of this linebacker mismatch, and we're going to maybe have an illegal defense here. No, and the noise here got the best of the Mustangs. Delay game. 25 seconds was not enough for them to walk up and get a playoff. And now we're going to have 2nd and 11.
Gross and Ridley in motion. Caldwell alone in the backfield. Caldwell looks, fires deep, has Ridley open, but he's intercepted. Corey Tucker able to get to the 20-yard line. Flag on the play though, but it's going to be after the interception flag.
Massive interception. We do have a flag down on the play late back over here by the offensive line. Corey Tucker has had 3 or 4 interceptions this year that he has just been a ball hawk out there. Major performance there. And it looks to be about an 18-yard game, but we're going to have potentially a penalty here. So an 18-yard return, going to get draw back 10. We are now at the 11-yard line for 1st and 10. There's a block in the back there, but either way, you flip field position, you take the ball, and we're good to go. Now, offensive line issues were a problem here for these Marshals last week against the Outlaws. Let's see if they can fix these snaps here with Ralph Turner back at center.
Johnson fires quickly over to Davis. Davis able to spin out of 1 and pick up a 1st down. Good reception and spin move from Demetrius Davis.
That is an 11-yard game for Demetrius Davis. He is our big playmaker here for these Marshals, getting these intermediate routes.
Was the quarterback 2 weeks ago. Davis now playing receiver back in his more natural position. As we like to say at the Marshals, less thinky, more athlete takeovery. Johnson fires over to Kevin Chisholm for about a 4-yard gain, met immediately by Mustang defender number 17, Danny Gilbert Jr.
And there we are. We're looking at a situation, we've been talking about this every week that we've been here doing play-by-play. Take your yardage. You make a big play, get a 1st down. Next play, let's come back. Let's just take some chunk yards. 2nd down and 6. Going deep.
Caught by Z. Roberson. Only another gain about 4 yards. 3rd and short.
Tackle there by number 1, Myron Mounds. Z. Roberson had a really effective game a couple weeks ago, playing out of the option in the back. Here we are, 3rd and 1 though, lots of options for these Marshals, and they are playing quick.
Johnson quickly fires over, flag on the play though, but caught by Z. Roberson. I imagine this gets brought back.
Another complete pass.
And that ball was hiked and thrown within a matter of 2 seconds. So the fact that there was a flag within 2 seconds is baffling here for these Marshals. And there we are. Got about 18 yards there on that reception. We have first and goal from the 8-yard line.
Johnson with Olsen in the backfield. Fakes the handoff, keeps it on. It's tackled immediately in the red zone. Maybe a gain of 1. Helmet does come off for Sedit Sully of the Mustangs.
And the ball at the 7-yard line.
Marshals did have some red zone woes last week. Let's see if they are able to capitalize this time with their first trip in this game. End of 1.
And the first quarter is over, 7-0. Wyoming Mustangs are winning here. Marshals really need to push through and get this ball in the end zone here.
Johnson with the snap has Kevin Chisholm open, hit hard, but still standing is Kevin Chisholm.
We got a 5-yard gain there. Wide open, Kevin Chisholm, as he comes across underneath. And the safety, number 10, we have Artis that did not pick him up, let him in that space. 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line. Look for Connor Olsen here up the middle.
Olsen out wide. Johnson scrambles, easy walk-in touchdown for the Marshals. Jake Johnson.
And this is a thing that we have not seen from these Rapid City Marshals. We have not seen a lot of action where the quarterback is running through until they made the switch. It's just picked up its tempo, and we're seeing these quarterbacks use their legs a little bit more.
Strother on. Kevin Chisholm with the hold. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and off the post. And no good. Struthers continues to have some kicking woes.
And the streak comes out to an end. That's 4 consecutive extra points made. We see a miss here off the post. Leg is good, distance is good. It's never an issue here on extra points. But this starts a downward spiral of maybe leaving points on the board when you need to capitalize. Last time they played these Mustangs, they did not get their extra points on their first 2 touchdowns, and then they were playing catch-up the rest of the game, and it was only 2-point conversions. If you count up their touchdowns, they lost the game by 6. If they'd have made all their extra points, they would have won the game by 1. Melissa Strother back out here for the kick, though. She's easily going to fix this.
Ridley and Gibbs. Back deep to return for the Mustangs. Strother doing the kicking again.
Kickoff brought to you by Weathertight Exteriors. Back to
And now these Rapid City Marshals the past 2 weeks have allowed 3 special. Let's see if they can fix these troubles today. Last kick bounced out of bounds. Strother here with the kick.
Kicked out of bounds.
Still outside.
Ball will be placed at half.
These Rapid City Marshals have a lot of success on kickoffs when we get that little squib off. When we can get that squib that hits about the 20 to 25, let it bounce, let our coverage team get down there. Already setting the opposing team up right at the 25-yard line, right at half field. The 50, some of you would say. This defense has to come out, and if they play strong right here, they cannot let any penalties cost them a first down.
Ridley and Gross will be in motion again. Tobias Taylor in the backfield. Caldwell gets the snap, hands off to Taylor. Tackled after a gain of a couple, about 5, from Mike Gant and Larry Fontelis.
Taylor tackle. Number 9, Mike Gant, Jr.
Now moving captain Tariq Bousset back to defensive back safety and using Jack Robinson, who's more of a bigger body there. He's got to do better in run D, where he can actually scout and pick up this running back, and he cannot allow to get cuts. Robinson's got to step up his game. We saw a lot of electric tackles in the open field 2 weeks ago. Let's see if he can make damage done at the line.
2 in motion on the same side. Caldwell hands the snap off to Taylor again. Tackled for a loss. Just as we say his name, Jack Robinson will deliver.
Hard hit, sponsored by
I'm not at Fortin Teller. I can't see the future, but that is exactly what these Marshals need if they're going to stop this run. They've got to force the Mustangs into throwing. If they can force them into throwing deep, we saw the mistake they already had. We've seen a lot of overthrows over on the sidelines. Do not let this Mustangs team get comfortable, or otherwise they will take some yards off. We got about 3rd down here and about 7 to go.
Gibbs in the background, in the backfield. Caldwell again with the snap, hands off to Gibbs, and able to wiggle his way to about a 4th and long 2. Long one.
No, I think you're right there. We got 4th and 2. They're going to be on the 17-yard line. They got to get to 15 for a first down. Mike Gant has been a fantastic addition midseason for this Marshals team.
4th and 2. 4th and 2, fans. What are we going to do?
Alone in the backfield is Caldwell. Watch for the quarterback keeper. Timeout is called.
There's a discussion there by number 22, Fontelis, and number 6, Tariq Bousset, on what the coverage was there. And I think Coach Dan Magic did not like what he was seeing and just wanted to get the timeout. Let's get the communication good. Let's not allow an easy first down.
Reminder for you, our next home game will be
Let's
on
see
Monday
what the defense will dial up. A lot of runs have been used from the Mustangs. A lot of running plays. They did have the quarterback isolated on his own with no help in the backfield on the last play before the Marshals called timeout. Caldwell will be alone in the backfield. Alex Daly and Rashad Ridley will be in motion. Caldwell with the snap, looks to fire, can't make contact. Tony Thompson was held, pass is incomplete. Larry Fontelis in coverage. Turnover on downs for the Marshals.
Alex Daly was there on the target, but yeah, Tony Thompson was held. A very big surprise here with them having the 1-point lead, not going for the field goal right there. As we were saying all pregame, Ruiz has the leg. He was hitting that backdrop behind the field goal post. Teams are leaving too many points on there, but the pressure up top, the coverage at the line, did a great job here for a turnover on downs, and the Marshals didn't shoot themselves in the foot.
Jake Johnson leads the offense back on the field. This game was close when they first met. Marshals arguably should have won. Johnson with the snap, looks to fire deep, has Demetrius Davis wide open, but overshot him. Demetrius Davis was wide open.
And we do have a flag down on the field right about the 25-yard line.
And there's a flag on the play.
Johnson had to be under pressure there right as he saw him and just kind of launched up a wide open look. And there we go. Danny Gilbert Jr. with the illegal contact, more than 5 yards down the field, and it gives the Marshals pretty much a free play right there. You wish that free play, Micah, would turn into touchdown and turn into points, but you know what? Let's move the ball up. Let's go to automatic first down. 1st and 10 here from the 22.
I like Jake Johnson's attitude compared to last week's. Why not? Let's sling it. Johnson has Olsen in the backfield. Quickly fires off to Kevin Chisholm. Kevin Chisholm spins, able to make a first down gain of 11 or 12. 11. Big gain for Kevin Chisholm. Good quick pass, too, from Jake Johnson. I like the rhythm Coach Dudley has available for the offense, for the Marshals.
And that's another snap for Properties. First down.
And these checkdowns are working here for Johnson. Just take the yardage that they give you and move the ball down. That's all that matters. You don't got to score on every play. 1st and 10 here from the 17. First time. And that is an illegal contact to the helmet of the quarterback. It looked like they were going to use Connor Olsen for the first time. And we have Yefei Harvey, number 24, just coming in, laying his helmet on him. Correction, Myron Mounds diving helmet first into the quarterback there, who was potentially already going down when he made that contact.
Referee picks up the flag. Waved it off. Johnson again in the backfield with Olsen. No handoff to Olsen's yet. Johnson now hands it off to Olsen. Connor Olsen, big hole, big run. First down, run of 8.
That's an 8-yard gain there. Down in the red zone here. They are at the 6-yard line, maybe the 5. It's about the 3rd or 4th time here, Micah, that we spoke something into existence. Let's try and speak on Marshall's touchdown into existence right here.
I like Z. Roberson in motion in the middle and playing the slot. One into existence, but 2nd down might provide another opportunity.
And no loss there, so no harm. You're on the 5-yard line. You can take a little bit of risk on first down. But I agree with you. Using this motion that you have in Davis and Roberson, use them underneath. Let them beat all the way across. If this offensive line can get good enough protection for about 4 or 5 seconds, you should see Roberson wide open here on the left side of the field.
Touchdown, Jake Johnson to Connor Olsen. Connor Olsen on a wheel route out of the backfield. Big touchdown for the Marshals.
Now, talking about how, we have no idea where Connor Olsen's been. He's just blocking. He's, a distraction out there, just trying to mess with these defenders. And 3 plays in a row, we get a first down, no gain, and then a touchdown. And it looks like the Marshals are going to go for 2 after that missed extra point. This is where you start playing with fire here for these Marshals.
Johnson with the snap, scrambles, tries to fire in the back of the end zone. It falls incomplete, but he was trying to force to Z. Roberson.
And as we have a media timeout here, Rapid City Marshals are up 12-7 over the Mustangs. A nice little back-to-back 12 unanswered points. Let's hear a little word from one of our sponsors.
Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Vision Source to help athletes grow. The professionals at the training center believe that the eyes lead the body, and their skills paired with technology like synaptic screen training and synaptic strobe glasses help these athletes. Come on in and train like the pros with Dr. Pearson. The Performance Vision Training Center helps athletes react faster, improve accuracy, and advance their skills. Proud partners with the Rapid City Marshals.
And here we are, we're live. We got a dance cam going on here in the Marshals. A lot of family fun going on. As we said, 12-7, Rapid City Marshals are up. Melissa Strother is back. We have Gibbs and Ridley back to return.
Strother, interesting to see the strategy on this one. Will she squib it long, or will she just be content with giving up the halfway?
And all three of her kicks, both kickoffs and the extra point, have all dipped and leaned left here. I don't know if this is a strategy to kind of pin him in a corner potentially is what she's trying to do. At this point, let's just split it down the middle. Let's get that little squib, and let's force these Mustangs to actually earn these yards instead of putting them in good field position off the kick. Media timeout is over. We are back.
Strother strokes it deep, forces the squib, fielded by Ridley. Can't bring it up immediately, hits the wall. Good kick from Melissa Strother.
And there we are. That's what we were talking about. Pinning him in the corner, forcing him to pick up the ball right by the wall. He makes contact, and bam, they're at the 5-yard line. Now these Mustangs have to actually earn this yardage and go 45 yards for a touchdown or point. And Micah, mind you, it's the first time since you've been doing play-by-play with us that these Rapid City Marshals have had the lead in a game so far.
Yeah, it's a nice change of pace for the Marshals. Let's see if they can build on top of this lead. That played with really good defense. Corey Tucker already has one interception. Fontelis is playing with his hair on fire, and Jack Robinson is being a force down the middle. Let's see if they can build upon this.
And if you want to be able to stop Tony Thompson, there's two ways you do that. You either hold him or you don't. That's all there is. And we see this, two in motion to the left and another handoff right up the middle to Gibbs. And Larry Fontelis, number 22, with another gain, tackle here. Only a 4-yard gain. Breaking off his coverage here, reading that right away and making that tackle. Fontelis has about 4 or 5 tackles already in this first half.
We said earlier, Fontelis is a key player in this game, not just with his coverage, but his tackling ability. If he's able to play angry, he will succeed. A composed anger, though. Can't get too out of control. Tony Thompson again with big pressure on the last play. The not-so-young man, Tony Thompson. Handoff to Gibbs, met immediately again by Tony Thompson and Mike Gant. They are causing problems for the Mustang offensive line. Only a gain about 3.
And captain there, safety Antoine Smith came with a hard hit right inside that gap. And we saw Corey Henry kind of get a little push down as well to double down. 3rd down and 3 here for these Mustangs. There's going to be a throw here. Can they get pressure? And we got about a 7-yard gain there by number 7, Alex Daly. Larry Fontelis with the tackle. Tried to jump it a little too late. Another second, we might have had another interception today.
playing with some fire here is Eric Caldwell at quarterback.
Caldwell is trying to squeeze the ball in there. It's good to see that he has moved on from his previous interception. He's not hesitating to throw the ball. That could work well for the Marshals. Fonselis is still biting on that corner. Gibbs and Gross will be the man in motion. Tobias Taylor in the backfield. Caldwell looks to throw, but is able to scramble. Tackled by Tariq Pousset and Mike Gant after gain about 4.
That'll probably just be a Pousset tackle there. Gant kind of added a little extra on there. We see his players do. Quarterback's going to scramble outside. Be careful, these big defensive linemen falling on you.
Juke move got Jack Robinson to move a lot. Caldwell, a big body himself playing quarterback, is a sneaky athlete.
And we got Taylor in the backfield with him. He has an option deep.
Intended for Gibbs, for William Gibbs, out of the Houston product. He is hurting the Houston Cougar, former Houston Cougar. Caldwell kind of threw a little bit of a hospital ball. Alex Daly now subbing back in.
Situations like that just put your receivers in danger, and we see what happens. Larry Fontelis plays with a lot of intensity and a lot of fire, and he's going to try and jump these balls here. I'm surprised that the Mustangs aren't trying to beat him over top on a pump fake, but here we are. Pins him into a wall, and we have an injury. Quick substitution, though, here on 3rd down and 6.
Caldwell throws, but is caught by Tobias Taylor for a touchdown. Jack Robinson's got lost in coverage. 3 players in the backfield. Slow to get up, Tully Thompson and Corey Henry after the Mustangs touchdown. Good move from Tobias Taylor, but feels like the Mustangs could have done better with that play.
And that's a little schoolyard something there for you. Quarterback scrambles, sees a little hole late in there. That is a lack of field awareness there by Jack Robinson, who he said has been playing really well in the open field making tackles, but it looks like in coverage it was not his forte right there. And these Mustangs capitalize. Ruiz with the extra point attempt here. He was good on his first attempt. Snap is good. Kick is right up. Effortless, straight down the middle. No, it's incomplete. It is a miss wide left again. As you saw as that ball was kicked, it went straight and it started spinning left. Little awkward spiral there that took it right outside of the post.
As you see, these indoor balls are a lot different kicking compared to outdoor balls. And the posts are smaller, but feels like Ruiz should have made that as any extra point.
Shirts and hoodies and hats, all kinds of things. Price right. They would make great graduation presents.
And there we are, 12-13 here. We got about 2 minutes and 42 seconds left here in the second quarter. These Marshals have a good opportunity here to double down. As they chose to kick the ball right off the opening, they can get a quick points here, field goal, touchdown, anything, get the ball back again. They can really space out this game and take advantage of the situation they have here. And Demetrius Davis down there to return the kick, but he's interacting with those fans. One of the fan favorites here, as he's been around this entire season, multiple touchdowns all along.
Chisholm and the aforementioned Davis set deep to return. We'll see what Ruiz's mentality is after his miss. Shorter approach, squibbed. Ball was returned by Kevin Chisholm in the end zone. Not able to make it out. The padding breaks. Entrance to the padding. 1 point tackle in the end zone for the Mustangs.
On a kickoff, as long as a rouge, that's worth 1 point. What's going on?
Didn't make the extra point, but did make the tackle in the end zone for that 1 point.
And that is the uniqueness of the CIF and indoor football here. That's the whole thing that we saw why Kevin Chisholm had such urgency to try and get it out of there, try and save a point just by getting by to the 1 yard line. No harm, no foul, only down 2 points. They're on the 5 yard line here. They're going to have a little over 2 minutes here to drive down 45 yards.
Clock is ticking away. Johnson with the handoff to Olsen. Olsen met violently in the backfield by number 15, Christian Fraser.
Yeah, and they give him a yard there, so we're going to have 2nd and 9 here. It's one of those things, let's just kind of get away from this red zone that we're stuck in offensively here. Let's move the ball, give a little more cushion here for the quarterback. And this could be an option where the coach is going to kind of play it safe here, not wanting to give the ball back to the Mustangs. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Mustangs timeout here, though, if they get an incomplete or a quick stop.
Johnson with the snap, fakes the handoff to, fires deep. Z. Roberson slips and falls. There's a good toss from Jake Johnson in between safety and the corner. But Z. Roberson does slip. Felt like a missed opportunity for the Marshals. We'll see what happens. Clock is ticking.
And he had him deep. If he would have just taken that chance down the sideline, he had him. And Z. Roberson on a full sprint had to just stop on a dime to come back to try and make a catch. And you see that he slipped. You can see the marking down here by the 20. Should have been a massive gain of 25 plus yards here. 3rd and 9. We're going to be right back after the 1 minute timeout here in the second quarter after another media sponsor. And here we are back. 1 minute left on the clock here. 12-14, Rapid City Marshals are down. There has been a lot of opportunities here for these Marshals to actually get down the field. Blown coverage from these Mustangs.
Kevin Chisholm moves to the inside. Roberson Davis in motion. Johnson looking to fire, has a lot of room to scramble. Able to make a one-man miss, a big hit. A big hit. From 53, Montoya Fain.
We got a 10-yard rush there. We saw so much space there between the linebacker and the defensive line there that Johnson had to just take it, get us some yardage. First down now. We got about 47 seconds left here.
For South Dakota Crocodiles, first down. 16-yard line.
Trying to get this play moving quickly as Johnson did fumble. Coach Cedric Walker is calling a timeout. He is indicating loudly that it is his ball.
So here it is. They call a timeout and get to also do a challenge as well on the previous play. It looked like Johnson hit the ground and then the ball came out. He did get hit hard by multiple Mustangs there. But the way that ball popped out, Micah, it did look like he hit the ground first.
It's interesting to see. We're trying to get a replay, but we're getting a lot of crowd shots.
Looks like the officials are going to keep that to themselves down below. Surprised that we haven't seen our team up top drop up a replay for us, but while we're sitting here, let's talk about this.
a really low-scoring game here compared to what most outings we've seen. 12-14. Both teams have had two really good drives. The Marshals here are having their matching drive to kind of go up here. Defense has been pretty solid on a couple drives here.
There you go, wait for the camera. Oh, it's a kiss game. Wow.
Still aren't seeing a whole lot of replays. We'd like to break down some analysis too. Offense is staying on the field for the Marshals and defense is staying on the field for the Mustangs. Refs are now out of the review booth.
And we're going to go down to the officials here for the call. Let's see what we got. And as we all saw, predicted, everybody but the Mustangs coach knew it. He was down by contact. So here we are, 1st and 10 on the 16-yard line. Micah, 40 seconds left. What do these Marshals need to do?
Need to look for Kevin Chisholm and Davis deep in the backfield. Johnson fires deep, has someone open. Did they catch it? No, out of bounds. Intended target was Davis, but played beautifully well by Trayshawn Artis off the Mustangs. 2nd down.
Really risky situation there. Looks like he had another opportunity where he could have broke off and got another 1st down there and taken off about a couple more seconds is all. As the right side of that field was wide open, even though he had somebody kind of covering him. And we saw that right there last week against Billings. It kind of cost him lofting that ball up. We need to see more drive from Johnson.
Johnson fires quickly over to Connor Olson. Olson only able to get his about a 7-yard gain, 8-yard gain if lucky.
And here we are, 3rd down and 3. They're on the Mustangs. It looks like they're going to give them about the Mustangs' 22-yard line. So we're going to have 4 yards to go instead. And we have 20 seconds left in this half. With 3rd down here, let's just get some yards. Let's move the chains and get potentially Melissa Strother in better kicking position to kind of put these Marshals back up.
Johnson alone in the backfield. Johnson able to scramble. Alex wants his own yardage. Can he get a 1st down? He can, and out of bounds.
Saving that clock. Only 6 seconds come off to 14 seconds in the half left. And we have a 1st down here. Like we said, move the chains, get a little bit closer, stop the clock. So plenty of time left for about 2 or 3 more plays. And with this being 1st down here,
15 seconds is a lot, especially when the clock stops after every single play. Johnson fakes the handoff to Connor Olson, dumps it off to Kevin Chisholm.
That's Chisholm.
3-yard gain there. Moving that ball up. 8 seconds left. Still enough time for 2 more plays. And we do have the final timeout here. The coach is being pretty smart about when he's saving these. Situation here, they should kind of see if they can move the ball about 5-10 more yards. Put kicker Melissa Strother in about 35 to 40-yard range. Let her take a kick. Let's get some points at the end of this half. Get the ball back and really take advantage of the situation the Marshals have here.
Would not surprise me at all if Coach Dudley is able to fire deep. 8 seconds, might as well use it. This is well within Strother's range. She has the leg. Eight seconds left in the half. Let's see if these Marshals play smart football. Need points. Would like to get away. End the half with a lead. Timeout from the Mustangs. Does the Marshals a favor. Kevin Chisholm was a little bit oblivious to where he was supposed to be lined up. Eventually got it figured out.
And Kevin Chisholm is one of those players we've seen with these Marshals that kind of picks it up in the third and fourth quarter. He's getting a little bit of action here early, which is kind of nice to get some new faces out here.
Monday, Memorial Day. Monday night.
And a field goal situation right here is probably going to be about 35 yards. I wouldn't be surprised if they just take one shot at the end zone right now to see what they can get instead of potentially risking the clock running all the way off if they don't get a first down.
0% in the slot. Davis at the X. Fires quickly over to Kevin Chisholm. Able to get out of bounds.
Another complete pass.
He is. Clock stops at 3. Melissa Strother is nowhere to be found.
3 seconds left. We got another first down, which stops the clock there as he hits the boards. And after conversation with his quarterback, looks like the special teams is coming on out here. A smart move, in my opinion. Try and get those points. And the fans here showing Strother lots of love, lots of support. The Marshals only have about 10 seconds left to get this playoff before the clock is done for them. 3 seconds left. Let's see if they can take the lead here before halftime.
Coach Cedric Walker takes the timeout. Takes timeout for the Marshals, really. Tries to ice Melissa Strother, but would have been smarter for him to let the clock run out and get a delay of game.
Saving the Marshals there, 5 yards. We're looking at a situation. She's going to take this kick from about the 20. We're looking at about a 30-yard-ish field goal here for Strother. She can hit these. We see her all pregame hitting from 30 to 50 yards in that range. That's a comfort zone for her. We have the ball on the left hash mark, so we'll be interested to see if it's going to carry over or if we're just going to go straight through. So here we are. 29-yard field goal attempt. So we have Chisholm with the hold. Snap is good. Strother's lines up. Kick is up.
Strother strokes it in. 15-14. Marshals lead at half. That is a major victory in the long battle of the border war. We will meet with you guys in the next half.
And as we head to halftime, we're going to hear from 3 of our sponsors. We'll come back and talk to you guys about 5 minutes before the second half starts. This is Rapid City Marshals here on CIF Network, brought to you by Mosaic MC, Mosaic Media Communications. And now words from our sponsors.
Hang out with the players, enjoy a great atmosphere. Marshals would like to
Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Vision Source to help athletes grow. The professionals at the training center believe that the eyes lead the body, and their skills paired with technology like synaptic screen training and synaptic strobe glasses help these athletes. Come on in and train like the pros with Dr. Pearson. The Performance Vision Training Center helps athletes react faster, improve accuracy, and advance their skills. Proud partners with the Rapid City Marshals. Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Vision Source to help athletes grow. The professionals at the training center believe that the eyes lead the body, and their skills paired with technology like synaptic screen training and synaptic strobe glasses help these athletes. Come on in and train like the pros with Dr. Pearson. The Performance Vision Training Center helps athletes react faster, improve accuracy, and advance their skills. Proud partners with the Rapid City Marshals.
Wyatt, let me interrupt real quick. I just found out that tonight you can buy 2 of Marshall apparel and get 1 free. We're on the 2nd floor. Marshall apparel, buy 2 tonight, get 1 free.
Cupcake and Schmidt, they have actual locations on Haynes Avenue. Please check them out. These guys are going to frost their cupcakes because we accidentally got cupcakes that didn't have frosting on them. And I accidentally left that frosting in the refrigerator, so it's a bit hard to work with right now. So they're going to have to frost their cupcake. Yeah, there you go. And we're going to see, I'm going to decide how much frosting you need to put. Let's see how much we do. It won't be the whole thing, don't worry. And then they got to shove that cupcake in their mouth and eat it before their partner does. Ready, get set, go! Let's make some noise, come on! There we go! Oh, we need more on that. You kind of squished your cupcake. That looks like a pretty good cupcake. I think, what do you think? Has that got enough on it? All right, hey, let's make a mess and get that thing in there. Oh, that's a lot of mess. All right, Jared looks all right. I think he's got enough on his. Swallow it and put it down. You don't need to eat the paper. The paper's not required. Is Nick A down there this time? Golf balls, I believe. Let's spread out a little bit and not get confused here. So they gotta shake their Marshalls until they get all 7 of those balls to pop out. Shake your Marshall, let's make some music. Go!
Hello, welcome back to the Monument as the Rapid City Marshals are taking on the Wyoming Mustangs. Score is 15-14 after a Melissa Strother kick. Jake Johnson playing well for the Marshals, quarterback, playing much better than last week in Billings. We do have some scores from around the CIF. The Sioux City Bandits are currently losing. The undefeated Sioux City Bandits are losing 29-6 to the Salina Liberty. It is in the fourth quarter, so we'll keep you guys posted about that game. And the Billings Outlaws just beat the Topeka Tropics 42-19. So that's a little wrap up for you.
Winless.
Against the winless Topeka Tropics. But it is our wrap up around the CIF. Some things to note. Jake Johnson playing really well. Demetrius Davis playing really well when the ball is in his hands. On defense, Jack Robinson playing really well crashing against the run. Tony Thompson, strongest player in the CIF, proving it once again. And Larry Fonsolis playing with his hair on fire on defense. Davis has a hole. Is he able to make more? No, he's tackled quickly by number 25, Tymon Lachlan, the New Mexico State product, wearing no gloves. Pure aggression is Lachlan. Marshall offense up.
They're going to move it right back to 15.
And here we are at the 16-yard line. Marshals have a great opportunity to build momentum here off of that Melissa Strother field goal they had right before the half ended. They've got to keep momentum, sustain an offense on the field, and tire these Mustangs out. These defensive backs that we've been seeing getting burnt down the sideline several times, just Johnson has not been able to hit it just yet.
Yes, look for Roberson and Demetrius Davis in this half, and especially Kevin Chisholm. Kevin Chisholm is known to turn it on late. Johnson alone in the backfield. Able to scramble, fires deep, has Connor Olson, a wide open touchdown, Marshals. First play, Jake Johnson, deep. Yard touchdown. Connor Olson is in pain.
Wide receiver, Cole Kyle, touchdown.
And what did I just say? These defensive backs have been getting burned down the sideline, wide open.
What a throw.
And he finally delivers deep, and there we go.
And the touchdown.
Olson meeting with the trainers, but still called touchdown, still counts.
As we get on, raise the roof.
Z. Roberson, man of the people. Giving high fives all around.
He's up.
Connor Olson is up and standing, holding the ball. Touchdown will count. Good to see Connor Olson back up and running after the gross hit on the touchdown.
And with Connor Olson stepping out here, wide receiver McKinley Smith steps on to play offense here for the first time all game.
Olson looks to be laboring the shoulder, his right shoulder, but unable to tell officially. Still holding on to that ball, that's his trophy.
Marshals will go for 2. Extra point brought to you by Black.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game.
Johnson with the snap, able to make a run. Is he able to get there? Stop! At the 1. Good tackling from the Mustangs, but I like the play call from Coach Dudley. That was something unique. We don't see that a whole lot down there at in the red zone for a 2-point conversion for the Marshals. They will take their points, 7-point lead.
Trying to put the Mustangs out of a 1-score game, you almost question again if maybe they would just go for those extra points every time. That's 2 times in a row they've went 4-2 and not gotten it. Both those extra points would have them up right now by 9 and make it a 2-score game.
Back to return, it should be number 4, Ridley.
Gibbs and Ridley set to return. Let's all see what the strategy is for Melissa Strother on this kick. Coach Dudley giving the instructions right now.
And we've seen that Strother's been trying to pin them down in the left a lot. She's kind of been turning her hips inside, off her right foot, and trying to pin them down in between that red zone. Let's see if we have it again.
Strother kicks, does hit the wall at about their own 23-24 yard line.
Kick at the wall, just shy of midfield.
They call it at midfield.
They'll mark it at midfield.
Again, going to left as Louder said earlier.
For the Mustangs.
So far, Strother, I'm going to say, is 1 for 4 here on kickoffs of actually getting the bounce that she really wants. The ball is not skipping the way that it has on a lot of kickoffs for her, but no kick returns for touchdowns yet this game, so we have to pull a positive out of that. 25 yards to the end zone for these Mustangs that are trying to respond to the Marshals' quick second half touchdown.
Caldwell with the snap. He has a big hole to the left. Tackled by Larry Fontalis after a gain of 11. Good quarterback ISO for the Mustangs.
They were going to the 14, that's a first and 10.
11-yard gain there on the keeper. Really mixing it up here. Caldwell has been all over the place. There's no consistency with these Mustangs so far.
Gibbs and Ridley. Gross and Ridley. Caldwell again with the keeper.
Another carry.
Got a gain of 6 or 7.
We had linebacker Tariq Bousset and Larry Fontalis there meeting him with the tackle off that 6-yard gain. Right as we speak about no consistency with these Mustangs, back-to-back QB keepers, designed QB runs.
Where's that first half noise we had?
It looks like they're really trying to sink these Marshals in so they can expose them in the flats. Let's see if that happens here, or if these Marshals can hold strong on defense. Second down.
Caldwell alone in the backfield as usual. Running back Tobias Taylor is playing wide receiver. Handoff to Ridley. Ridley is tackled by Corey Tucker.
And there was a miss there by the officials. Number 0, Jack Robinson, just got tackled from behind by number 55, Wandell Rudage. The offensive lineman just came around as Robinson was trying to make a tackle and just tackled him from behind. We do have a first down now from the 4-yard line.
Flags on the play.
And we have a false start, it looks like, on a QB sneak.
Yeah, you could see that one from a mile away. Joe Oliver moved a little bit early for the Mustangs. Let's back it up.
Brings it back to the 9.
Trying to move quickly. The tempo is now killing themselves. We haven't seen Alex Daly yet for the Wyoming Mustangs. I believe he's hurt. Number 14, Richmond Nikidia is replacing him. Met in the hole. Tobias Taylor able to bounce back around for a touchdown. Poor tackling job. There is a flag out. Might be a holding against Antoine Smith.
Tobias Taylor is too big of a man to try and arm tackle there for Antoine Smith. There is a flag on the offense, though, so he is saved. And that is a hold by wide receiver Jerome Gross. Sometimes you can get away with that over on the side, but back-to-back penalties move these Mustangs back again. And what was first and goal from the 4-yard line is now first and goal from the 14-yard line.
Marshals are the beneficiaries of some Mustangs miscues. Caldwell alone in the backfield. Tobias Taylor and Rashad Ridley will be in motion. Handed off. No. Pitched. Poor execution from the Mustangs. Thought it was once a handoff to Tobias Taylor. Was eventually a toss, a pitch to Rashad Ridley.
And the pitch that went backwards bounced off the wall. It looks like they have him for non. You almost think that would be a loss of yardage there, but he's saved as it hits the official, which is right in line with him. And here we are, second and goal from the 14-yard line. These Mustangs are starting to get a little too cheeky here, a little too creative here. Let's see if they go back to playing simple and just kind of get some of these yardage that they've lost.
Alone in the backfield again is Caldwell. Caldwell looks to fire, has Tobias Taylor open. Tobias Taylor is tackled at the 1. He stretches.
Brought down at the 1.
But the age official says he is tackled at the 1. Notre Dame product is playing very good right now.
QB keeper.
Quarterback keeper into the end zone.
He was stuck to the line, but number 5, Tobias Taylor came in and shoved his quarterback over that line, and they get the touchdown.
Ruiz will go out and try to point after.
And as you see, they had him, but having that running back there to push you forward gets them a touchdown. And a not as quick response, but a pretty quick response for these Mustangs. Getting back on the board, 20-21, looking to tie it up here with Ruiz.
Snap is good, hold is good. Ruiz's kick is good. 21-21 here at Summit Arena. 8:49 left in the third. This game is going by quickly, folks.
And Dakota Butcher Smokehouse, our game sponsor tonight. Oh, it's a kiss cam. Who do you want to kiss? I don't know who you want to kiss. Who do you want to kiss? Come on, there you go. Oh yeah, there you go. I like that one guy that didn't uncross his arms. Nice work. Oh, come on, take off your helmets. Outstanding.
Bit of fun on the kiss cam here at the summit.
Don't wait till you get on the bus.
Eric Ruiz, the Adams State product,
Ruiz to kick off.
adjusting his tempo and his stride. Onside attempt, doesn't go that far, it's legal touching. Recovered though. But FAO.
Onside kick.
He touched that ball early. Looks like Larry Fontalis or the Marshals here kind of came up a little short here. And also Ruiz kind of got injured there after he got hit, kind of holding his knee and clutching it. Risky situation to do the onside kick and leave it to yourself instead of using your special teamers.
Feels like a high risk, low reward, and it backfired on the Mustangs. Especially with your kicker now potentially hurting.
We are in the red zone, brought to you by Orchard Meadows Dental.
And here we are, great field position, the best so far starting. First and goal from the 9-yard line. Number 5, McKinley Smith is out there.
And out to Roberson. Roberson gets the corner. Big run for Z Roberson, fan favorite Z Roberson.
Got about a 5-yard gain there. Second and goal from about the 5-yard line. They're going to give him a 4-yard gain instead when he hit that wall. Second and goal line here, Micah. A lot of options here for Johnson. What would you like to see out of him right now?
I'd like to see him use his legs and scramble. Demetrius Davis is now in the backfield replacing the injured Connor Olson. But I would like to see Jake Johnson use his legs and create this touchdown. There's a lot of free space to the right side. Pulled off. Demetrius Davis slips and falls, but I'd like to see that. If he stands up, that he might waltz in for a touchdown.
Davis slips and back to the 5, third down.
So no gain there. Run pass option could look favorable right here. Back-to-back handoffs. Let the opposing Mustangs think that Johnson doesn't want to keep it down on the goal line here and just stuff it right down the middle.
Louder, let's see if Jake Johnson's able to keep it. If they don't make it, are you in favor of going for it on 4th down in this area, or you just want to get the points and get out?
Right now with the game being tied, let's go and get our points. And he's got him.
Kevin Chisholm turned late, but a flag down on the field. Jake Johnson, intended target was Kevin Chisholm, but Z Roberson is pointing. Legal defense. Still 3rd down, but 3rd and goal from the 2.5.
And that is back-to-back free plays that we have seen twice this game, where the defense had a penalty where we have a free touchdown and we have not taken advantage of this. Still, 2 more plays to get 2.5 yards.
Davis in the backfield. Timeout is called from the Mustangs.
Two more corporate partners to thank. Gilbright Construction Roofing.
I like that Demetrius Davis is on the field. Demetrius Davis he is known for his athleticism and his freak athleticism at that rate. and his ability to make plays when there seems to be none. 2.5 yard line. A lot of options here. Let's see what Coach Dudley dials up.
This goes to the line. Let's see a receiver in motion come from one side to the other and kind of rush it right around their guard and just sneak it in right here. We saw the Mustangs do it in the first quarter on their very first touchdown. Bring over McKinley Smith to do a wide receiver block and have Z. Roberson come underneath and run this ball right in next to Shea Roberts.
Alone in the backfield for now. Jake Johnson looks to fire. He's able to scramble. Gets there. Met hard by Tymon Laughlin. He says it's his ball. No gloves, no tape. Tymon Laughlin, straight menace.
And we have a half-yard gain there, so we are on the 2 yard line. Lots of options here. You either get a touchdown right here or you pin the opposing Mustangs deep in their own territory. I would look for Davis to just run this ball right now. Just do a quick little handoff, let him get in there, let this big offensive line eat. And we got 4th down, end goal from the 2.
Ralph Turner snaps it. Johnson scrambles, caught, touchdown, Marshals, Z. Roberson. Jake Johnson is playing very good right now, and so is Z. Roberson.
Wide receiver, Cool Cryo, touchdown.
California cool for Z. Roberson, the University of Albany product.
Gotta get these crowds up here throwing up their Z's. Z. Roberson, nice big touchdown here. Hasn't had a touchdown in a couple weeks. Nice to see him back on the scoreboard. And they're going to stay on the field and go for 2. They're only up 6 here, 27-21. Let's see what they do here.
Riding the momentum, Johnson gets the snap. Johnson fires! Caught! Z. Roberson again. Z. Roberson celebrates right in front of the other, and a flag. Z. Roberson, mental mistake there. Wanting to celebrate and taunts the Mustangs bench.
Coach Dudley is not happy there. But still, 2-point conversion is good. 29-21. Rapid City Marshals have taken the lead right back, and they finally get a 2-point conversion, sitting comfortably now, up 8. But Coach Dudley is frustrated with that. You're already winning. There's no need to go celebrate like that in front of them, unless you score in front of them.
We saw 2 weeks ago Lakeem Christmas celebrating right in front of the bench, but he did not run all the way across the field to do that. But we'll see. No harm, no foul as of right now, but keep that in mind.
I don't think you should take point after this.
Pin the Marshals or the Mustangs deep. Ridley and Gibbs back. Strother strides in. Kind of a squib attempt. Fan interference.
Stupid fan.
I don't know if I'd give him a high five.
And as we see, we have a fan interference right there. We're seeing some debates from a lot of these fans here. There's 2 things that we know. If that fan doesn't touch that ball, the Mustangs, if the Mustangs would have taken. So here we are. Because of that fan touching that ball, there was 0 chance of a return. And because of that,
If a fan touches the ball illegally, he has to buy everybody a beer.
And because of that, there was no return. There is a positive there. Fans need to stay in the stands, stay in the booth, but that's okay here. 15-yard penalty is now assessed after this kick.
Media timeout. Media timeout.
We are live back in the summit. A lot of deliberation being done by Mustangs, coaches, and the referees.
Let's continue with Cowboys.
And here we go, Caldwell under center. Taylor right next to him. Big man out of Notre Dame, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
Caldwell gets a snap, hands off to Taylor. Taylor is able to get a block, but there's a flag on the play, holding on Tariq Poussey from number 14, Richmond Nikita.
Yeah, Nikita there, easy hold to see. The visuals threw a flag right away. He knew it, Tariq Poussey knew it, the fans knew it. No worries, no sweat. The major gain pulled back. And now we're sitting in an NFL blitz situation where it's going to be 1st and 20 all the way back on the 20.
Back to the 23-yard line to be 1st and 17.
Looking at it now, we did not realize how small Rashad Ridley actually is compared to the rest of the Wyoming Mustangs players. He could use his size as an advantage here as he and Jermaine Gross are in motion. Caldwell gets the snap, runs it. It was an option play, but was able to get about 8 yards back after Mike Gant tackles.
Ball's all the way back up to the 22-yard line now. They're back in Marshals field. But here's the thing, 2nd down here and about 12 yards to go. We have yet to see a sack today. The past 3 games, the Marshals have done really well at getting pressure to the quarterback, getting sacks. Corey Henry spoke to me earlier this week, number 1 here, defensive end out of FAU, talking about how he wants to get around this edge. He has a hard matchup here with number 99, Trey Johnson.
Pitches again. Tobias Taylor met hard by Antoine Smith and Larry Fonsolis. Big tackling on the big man, Tobias Taylor.
And a 3-yard gain there makes it 39. Back to talking about Henry. He told me his big thing is he wanted to get around the edge, and he knows that his conditioning should help him against this offensive line late in the game. Look for in the 4th quarter here coming up in a couple minutes for Corey Henry to get a lot of pressure on that outside.
If you are crafting an edge player and what they look like, Corey Henry is the prototype. He's big, he's tall, he has long arms. Let's see if we can will a sack. Caldwell gets the snap. Tony Thompson inside, passes through the hands of Jermaine Gross. Probably should have caught, but was not. 4th and 9.
Throws a little high, kind of threw it above his shoulder pads there. But that situation where he leads him just a little bit, that is an easy touchdown potentially, or at least puts him on the 2-yard line. And now we're sitting here, 4th down and 9. This defense has been holding strong all game long. Can they get to the quarterback, though? That's the question of the day. Caldwell has been way too comfortable back there in the pocket. Even when he's been scrambling, it doesn't seem like he's under much urgency.
For a defensive look as Devontae Tinsley is now in instead of Jack Robinson. Extra defensive safety help. Caldwell gets the snap, is able to scramble, caught, flag.
But here we are. Caldwell was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it. That's why we have an official right on that flag line. Otherwise, that was a touchdown. Beautiful route here by Nikita, though. We have to give credit where credit is due. Referees are discussing, though. That route was beautiful.
Nikita subbing in for the injured Alex Daly. Refs are deliberating. Are they calling this touchdown? Holding. Touchdown stands.
Looks like even though quarterback's legs might have been past, the ball was behind the line of scrimmage, and that results in a touchdown for that beautiful route by Nikita. Ruiz back out here. Looks like his knee has been doing a little bit better. Looks like we might have a little bit of wrapping right under his pads.
Ruiz's kick is up and good. Down by 1 are the Wyoming Mustangs. Ruiz is still limping, though. Something to keep an eye on as he will take kickoff duties.
As he kind of saw there on replay, he was not able to fully follow through on his kicks that we see most of these kickers do. This might hinder them here on special teams. Interesting, though, that they decide to go for 1, being down right now, not playing into the game and just kind of taking the points where they can while having the kicker that they trust.
Ruiz set to kick. Chisholm and Davis deep. Squib attempt caught by number 10, Devontae Tinsley. Returning and for a loss of maybe 1 yard, tackled by Tobias Taylor.
Gonna sitting at about the 17-yard line. Not bad field position to start out with. But we see out that nice little squib attempt, getting the right bounce for him and letting it go, getting his team enough time to get down there and make a great special teams coverage tackle.
Yeah, I saw the little red ring.
17-yard line, 1st and 10.
Jake Johnson alone in the backfield. McKinley Smith and Z. Roberson in motion. Fires, caught. McKinley Smith after a quick play.
Pass caught by number 5, McKinley Smith.
Good catch, McKinley Smith.
Myron
Myron Mounds and Yaffe Harvey in for the tackle.
Let's make it 4.
Give me a 4-yard gain. We got 2nd and 6 here. Less than a minute left in this third quarter. McKinley Smith coming in, making an impact that he needs to. Let's build this. Let's keep moving. 2nd and 6. Offense is wide open.
Johnson fires across the middle of the field. 1st down by Kevin Chisholm. 2 straight completions for Jake Johnson. He's playing very good today, folks. Much better than last week in Billings.
And that's enough for South Dakota. It is 1st down.
And it looked like he wanted to hit Chisholm right away off the cut. Chisholm decided to reroute, cut inside, and he was able to still get that 1st down there.
We go to the 4th. Put your 4s up, folks. Go to the 4th as the Marshals lead 29-28.
Brings us to the end.
And we'll be right back after a word from one of our sponsors.
Dr. Reach is a chiropractic biophysicist, chiropractor serving Rapid City, South Dakota and the surrounding communities. Dr. Reach and the rest of his friendly team at Thrive Chiropractic are dedicated to your health by using the best chiropractic solutions to target your unique needs. Whether you're looking to improve health or performance in life, or are suffering from migraines, headaches, or sports-related injuries, we have the chiropractic solution for you. Thrive Chiropractic is providing long-term solutions for a stronger, healthier you, and are proud partners with your Rapid City Marshals.
Welcome back to the summit. Johnson alone in the backfield again, gets the snap, has a blitz, looks deep. Caught! Antoine! McKinley Smith! Sorry, McKinley Smith. Mossed! Absolutely mossed Danny Gilbert. You, sir, got mossed. Wow, Jake Johnson is playing unbelievable.
Just in case anybody didn't hear, you did say that he mossed him right there, right? That was a moss type of catch. Watch this replay. Oh, the crowd, we're getting them pumped here. That is the second 20-plus yard passing touchdown for Jake Johnson today. Something we talked about earlier this week on our postgame show after Billings, that it seemed like he wasn't going deep enough and wasn't hitting there. Put his tall receiver in a good situation. They're going for two here now to stretch this lead.
Johnson faces the blitz. Johnson looks to fire. Cannot find Demetrius Davis. Good play in the backfield by Tymon Laughlin.
35-28. Really close game here. Massive play by McKinley Smith, who is playing in for the injured Connor Olson. You take out the guy that scored 2 receiving touchdowns, put in his backup, and that guy gets a receiving touchdown. Just shows the depth that this receiving core has here for the Marshals.
And especially good quarterback play. Strother will be doing the kicking again.
Back returning Gibbs, number 3. Number 4, Ridley.
Massive game here for these Rapid City Marshals as they are battling to get into that 6th spot. A win here is going to put them tied with these Mustangs with 2 games left to go. Let's see if Strother can get another good kickoff. She had one early, midway through about the 2nd quarter, pinned him down inside the 10-yard line. See if she can do that again here, as that's what she's wanting to do down by the home bench.
Gibbs and Ridley set to return again. Strother strokes it deep. Caught by Gibbs. Gibbs returns to the 25 and is tackled about the 26, 27. Sorry, not 26, 24.
Gibbs on the return, tackled
From a little hang time there, we're not able to get a lot of good coverage downfield. A quick return for these Mustangs. Indecisiveness, it seems like, on these kickoffs of what they want to do. But here they are, 25-yard line. These Mustangs should be very familiar with this, as they've been sitting at this 25-yard line a lot this game, Micah.
Yes, they have. They're never really had them backed up into their own territory. It's a lot of bend but don't break defense from the Marshals. LeBaron Mallory now in for the Marshals, number 21. No Jack Robinson, no Devontae Tinsley, LeBaron Mallory.
First and 10.
Tariq Poussey occupying the middle.
Let's make some noise. Let's make this thing happen.
Caldwell quickly fires over to Gross. Gross is tackled immediately by Corey Tucker.
Pass complete about the 15.
And it's going to be a first down there, 10 yards exactly. A little comfort there, giving him a little room, letting him move.
And it is enough for a first down. Spotted at the 15-yard line.
I'd like to see these Marshals bring a 4th man on the blitz here, up the middle. See if they can get these Mustangs not looking.
Caldwell hands off to Taylor. Tobias Taylor is met hard in the backfield by Tariq Poussey. Good pressure from Tony Thompson and Mike Gant.
Hit by Fontalis with several Marshall players.
He needs to be hit by several Marshall players. He's a big man to take down. The Notre Dame product moves exactly how you'd expect a Notre Dame running back to move.
Hard to bring down, big thighs, can't arm tackle. You have to wrap up and alligator wrestle him to the floor. Nikita bought the bottom of the screen. Gross and Ridley will be the man in motion. Taylor in the backfield. In the shotgun is Caldwell. Hands off again to Taylor. Met hard by Fontalis. Flag is down on the field. This might be a targeting call.
Fontalis looked like he was already on the ground, though. If anything, Taylor ran into his helmet.
Offensive holding.
That moves the ball back to midfield.
Brings the ball back to midfield.
Very nice, clean second down and 20.
No targeting call on Fontalis, and that is the right call that they did not make.
Second time we've heard that helmet smack, and it's provided that it's been the right call. They've kept these players in. 10 seconds left on this play clock arm as these Mustangs are getting set. 5 seconds now.
Caldwell gets the snap. Caldwell runs. Tackled hard again by Fontalis. Fontalis is playing with some aggression, tenacity.
He's just a pit bull out there. He just is looking out there to seek and destroy, makes contact, and keeps going.
Caldwell alone in the backfield. Third and long. Caldwell gets the snap. Tony Thompson creates some pressure. Corey Henry in there. Eric Caldwell makes a smart play of throwing it away.
But here we are, fourth quarter. Offensive line for the Mustangs is breaking down, and this pass rush from the Marshals that is well conditioned is getting in that backfield now.
And the not so young man, Tony Thompson, once again providing that he is the strongest person in the CIF. Fourth and long. The Summit Arena at the Monument is getting loud. Big fourth down for the Marshals. Caldwell alone in the backfield. Nikitia and Ridley will be in motion. Caldwell gets it. Caldwell fires. Caught for a touchdown is Tobias Taylor.
LeBaron Mallory slipped in the end zone, which allowed Taylor to be wide open.
As part of this arena football footing, seen a lot of people slip recently.
Raised to try the point after. We can make point after noise too, you know.
Let's make some noise. We got it now. Let him get this kick. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Kick is up, and good. We have a tied game, 35-35. Still got a lot of time left.
Let's go down to the field and see what's up with Wyatt Turf.
Hey, I got a couple too many t-shirts if anybody wants a couple of these things. We gotta get rid of this.
And there he is, our MC of the game, Wyatt Turf, named 35-35, 9 minutes left in this game. About 9:02 it says. Ruiz with the kick. Let's see how his kickoff handles here. He has been holding back his kicks.
Ruiz kicks deep, doesn't hit the sky. Caught by Kevin Chisholm. Kevin Chisholm is a fast human being, able to scramble to about the 16 or 17, officially marked on 17.
Going to be about a 12-yard return.
Ruiz elected to kick deep there. Good tackling from the Mustangs on a fast Kevin Chisholm. We are now reaching Kevin Chisholm time as he's known for a late touchdown. Look for Jake Johnson to find his receiver deep.
Now, a name we haven't heard of for quite some time is Demetrius Davis. He's been kind of on decoy out here, pulling multiple coverages away and opening up the whole offense for the other players. Let's see if they get him involved here in the fourth quarter.
Johnson alone in the backfield, gets the snap. Late blitz is coming in, fires deep for Demetrius Davis. Demetrius Davis looking for a flag. Time on Lachlan in coverage. No gloves, no tape. Just straight menace. Time on Lachlan. Almost had an interception.
And right there, just as we talk it starts coming true. I wouldn't be surprised if they go right back at him. Second down and 10. You're on the 17-yard line. Pick up some yardage. Let your offensive weapons create in the open field.
Jake Johnson alone in the backfield again, gets the snap. Immediately pressed by Calderon, tries to find Kevin Chisholm. Throws across body, little low. Kevin Chisholm cannot hold on. 3rd and 10 coming up.
The coverage is opening up. He also had Z. Roberson wide open as well. And he had a dump off there, check down of McKinley Smith. Throwing across your body is hard to do. Moving one way, throwing another.
Davis now in the backfield joining Jake Johnson. McKinley Smith and Z. Roberson. And McKinley Smith with the catch and the first down for Jake Johnson. Good pass into coverage. Good hands from McKinley Smith.
An 11-yard gain. Like we just said, give the ball to your offensive weapons and let them create in the open field. Ultimate trust there by Jake Johnson, who's playing fantastic today.
There also is a noticeable height advantage from McKinley Smith against really anyone on the field. Johnson hands off to Davis. Davis able to make about a 3-yard gain.
To the 20.
About 6 minutes, 10 seconds, counting down. Left in the fourth. 9:12 local time here in Rapid City. The Summit Arena at the Monument is packed. Jake Johnson gets the snap. Fakes the handoff to Davis. Fires. Caught by McKinley Smith. First down. And still pushing, still going. Refs have not blown it dead. Eventually tackled at around the 7-yard line. McKinley Smith playing very, very good here late.
That is a 12-yard gain there. Here in the second half, that is 4 receptions now for McKinley Smith, who's playing fantastic off the bench as a sub here. You don't see with a frame like that where he's so lean and tall that he's able to have that. These Mustangs defense, we see them all breathing, and they are all breathing heavy.
First and goal from the 7. Johnson fakes the snap, tries to screen, gets sacked immediately. Just a busted play call. for the Marshals. Tackled by number 81, Tyrone Kelly. Just bullied him up the line. Someone missed someone's assignment.
Loss of 7 yards here. Pulls him back to the 15. 2nd and goal here. Plenty of room, plenty of time. If anything, this should just take him more time off the clock. Marshals have got to get a touchdown here and then trust their defense to close out this game. Under 4.5.
Ralph Turner doing the snapping. Snaps it, Johnson. Johnson tries to find open, scrambles, find more. Is there a flag? Yes, pass interference. Number 10, Trayshawn Artis pushes down the red-hot McKinley Smith.
Even when he's not catching the ball, he's moving the chains. And defensive lineman Tyrone Kelly, who just got that sack, is now down and slow to get up. Let's see the call on the field. First and goal on the 4-yard line. About 5-yard line. But a 10-yard penalty there. 4 minutes left in this game. The offense is wide open right now.
Jake Johnson gets the snap. Johnson met pressure, tries to find Z. Roberson in the corner, or Demetrius Davis. He threw in the middle between two. I'd like to think if he found one, he would have caught one, but tries to find two right in front of the Marshall bench.
And we saw Demetrius Davis and Kevin Chisholm in an exact same spot 2 weeks ago for our play of the week. It does look like that the clock is now stopping. And there we go. Z. Roberson is hurt down. He just came back about 3 weeks ago. Played in limited time the past 3 games, it looks about. And last week against Billings was the most snaps he had all season long since game 1. And now today he's increased that even more. He's not exactly 100%. And now, timeout on the field.
Play clock was getting low. Coach Dudley taking a smart timeout. 3:13 left in the 4th. 9:16 local time.
Party after the game at Murphy's. Oh, you dropped your wallet.
Now a word from one of our sponsors.
We're back. Johnson with Davis in the backfield. Johnson looks to fire, has Kevin Chisholm. Couldn't pull the trigger. Johnson scrambles, throws away, caught! It is caught! McKinley Smith, Jake Johnson playing with the flamethrower, hits them with the discount.
Massive! A massive second half by McKinley Smith.
Wide receiver, cool, wow, touchdown.
Johnson scrambled, almost tackled down. McKinley Smith catches it as he's hitting the wall, and bam! 41-35. Odd call here. Marshals are up 6 points and are going for 2 with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left.
The fans do not like the challenge call. There might be a point to be made. It was close, albeit it is close.
And as we see these officials going and checking, should take a couple seconds. Let's hit another sponsor one more time before this game's over. We'll be right back.
Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Vision Source to help athletes grow. The professionals at the training center believe that the eyes lead the body, and their skills paired with technology like synaptic screen training and synaptic strobe glasses help these athletes. Come on in and train like the pros with Dr. Pearson. The Performance Vision Training Center helps athletes react faster, improve accuracy, and advance their skills. Proud partners with the Rapid City Marshals.
Call on the field is a touchdown confirmed. Great stuff. McKinley Smith, Jake Johnson playing on fire. Pure electricity from the two. They have that dog in them. Going for two. Only up 6. Looking to go up 8. Pigs get fed, hogs get slaughtered. Johnson tries to find Z. Roberson, cannot. Failed 2-point. That's a penalty. Number 10, Trayshawn Artis might have gotten away with the penalty call. Z. Roberson is talking with the official about this. Would be interesting to see if they just went for the kick. They'd be up 7, but let's go for 2. Let's see if this comes back to bite them.
And here we are. These Rapid City Marshals are now 1 for 4 on 2-point conversions today. A situation where if they would just take that extra point, try what they can, maybe they only convert 1 of those, Micah. Maybe they only convert 2 of those, but it puts you up 1 full score or puts you up a score in 2-point conversion. You don't got to make all 3 of those that you missed. It is now time, as we've been talking all game, for this defensive line to make some noise. They've got to make a hit. They've got to create pressure. They've got to get a sack. A turnover ends this game for this defense for the Marshals. 3 and 4 back to return. That is Gibbs and Ridley.
Strother kicks it out of bounds. Strother appears to be in her own head right now. And now at the halfway, with 2:57 left in the fourth. Tinsley instead of Marin or Mallory. Devontae Tinsley now back in instead of LeBaron Mallory. Caldwell joined by Tobias Taylor. Caldwell hands off to Taylor. Hurdles, but is met hard by Tariq Poussey.
Leigh Fontalis made initial contact there, bringing down the big man.
Tries to hurdle, only met by big tackle.
And we see the plan here of the Mustangs. Real quick to jump in, Ortiz, is that we see that these Mustangs are probably going to try and drain this clock as much as possible. Marshals to get the ball back.
Hand off again to Taylor. Stiff arm by Smith. Taylor able to scramble for a walk-in touchdown. Tobias Taylor proving why he went to Notre Dame.
The game plan today has just been letting the big man from the D1 school just run wild, and he's been doing very well at it. He did well last time they played. He's doing well here today. Plenty of time left. We've seen these Marshals move down the field.
Ruiz into
And this puts them in a situation where now going for 2 is going to hurt them.
Ruiz to bring this back up to a 1-point lead for the Mustangs.
Come on, Rapid City! There we go.
Ruiz's kick is good. Up 1, 42-41, 145 left in the ball game. The Marshals have scored with less and have done more with less.
There's been 2 drives so far today that the Rapid City Marshals have went right down and scored within less than 30 seconds on a drive. Lots of time here, and the best part is they don't actually have to get a touchdown to win this game right now. A field goal will end it. Strother hit from 29 yards earlier. She's hit a couple extra points today. A big return here by Chisholm or Davis can really help get this Marshals team going forward.
It'll be Ruiz kicking. Jack returned it for the Marshals. Chisholm, Davis.
Chisholm and Davis deep. Let's see Ruiz's strategy on this one. Kicks deep. At the wall is caught by Chisholm. Chisholm tries to return out. Trucks! Trayshawn Artis. Trayshawn Artis might be hurting. Kevin Chisholm is a bad man. It is gross.
Oh, slam and jamma. That had to hurt. And as we get our live stream score here correctly up, we have 41-42. We got about 1 minute and 20 seconds left. The clock is going. These Marshals need to get on the field and need to start moving quickly as the clock continues to run.
Jake Johnson, alone in the backfield, gets the snap. Fires, caught by Z. Roberson. First down, points the officials. 1 minute left in the ball game. 1 minute warning.
And that was the South Point Properties first down.
And now here we are, under 1 minute. Marshall is sitting about the 18-yard line in Mustangs territory. They've got to drive this ball down 32 yards. And with it being under a minute, the clock is going to stop. If they can get a first down, they keep moving this ball. Can we have a walk-off win here for Rapid City?
We are approaching Kevin Chisholm time, where things come late. He rises. Jake Johnson alone in the backfield. Smith and Roberson in motion. Johnson looks to fire deep. It picked by Tymon Laughlin. Johnson tried to squeeze it in there. First mistake of the game comes at a costly time. 54 seconds left.
And the Mustangs defense has been exposed and open all day. And they come through and they make a big play when they needed to. Not going for your extra points has hindered and hurt this team today. There's still some timeouts. There's still time where they can kind of get some pressure. The defense needs to hold strong here.
Noise, noise, noise.
Interesting to see what the plan is here. Handoff to Taylor. Tackled by Fontalis and Devontae Tinsley. Timeout by the Marshals. Best gotta hope for a quick turnover.
Tripped up by Gannon.
Second charge timeout. 49 seconds left here. We're looking at about 2nd and 6. There's no reason for this Mustangs team not to just run the ball right now. Taylor's been playing fantastic all day, and I expect him to get the ball to close out this game. This might be a situation where if you get beat over top and they fool you, oh well, let's send the noise.
Caldwell gets snap, hands off to Taylor. Big game. That might be the dagger as Taylor walks in the touchdown. 48-41 now. Taylor walks it home. That is the dagger, folks.
Interesting situation here, though. Instead of him laying down that we could see him save the game, they are now going to be up 7 points, going for an extra one, going to be up 8. They're going to give this Marshals 50 seconds to come back down and get a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Very surprising not to see Taylor put his pride down and just sit down on that 1 yard line. Ruiz with the kick. This game is not over, folks.
Kick is good. Flag on the play.
Ball game's not quite over yet, folks. We're getting a little ahead with the dagger marks. Chisholm will be set to return. Interesting to see Ruiz's strategy once again. Will he squib or will he elect to kick deep and force Chisholm to return?
If a big return can happen here, we can put these Marshals in a position where they only need a touchdown and 2-point conversion to tie this game up. Ball is kicked all the way out. And because it goes out of bounds, we get to go at the 25-yard line. 25 yards separates the Marshals from leaving this game in 7th place or getting a touchdown and taking it to overtime.
37 seconds left. Lot of ball game. Jake Johnson has played almost perfect the entire game with 5 pass touchdowns and 1 rushing touchdown and the 1 costly interception. Getting the talking to right now from Dudley, from Coach Dudley. 2:16 left in the play clock. Under 10. 5 seconds left in the play clock. Gets the snap off just in time. Johnson looks to fire deep. Caught by Z. Roberson, out of bounds quickly. Big gain.
On the 13-yard line, that will be a South Dakota Properties first down.
First down in the red zone.
Complete to Z.
And with 31 seconds left here, a massive 12-yard gain by Z. Roberson. The Marshals need 13 more yards to get this game within 2 points. Johnson has been poised all game, playing much better than he did last week. Outside of one mistake here where he tried taking a risk, he has his team set in position to score.
Johnson with the snap, feels the rush, has someone in the end zone, no flag on the play, tries to target Z. Roberson, time on Lachlan, in coverage. No gloves, time on Lachlan, straight menace, time on Lachlan. The entire monument thinks it is a pass interference. It is really hard to catch a ball one-handed, especially if the defender is wrapping up your arm, but no call is the call.
And with all calls, we have to be cautious here. In the opinion of the official is what we always write on. It is their law, and that is okay. Maybe got away with one, maybe didn't. Either way, you've still got to get this ball in the end zone. 27 seconds left, second down and 10 from the 13-yard line.
Johnson alone in the backfield. Fires quickly to Z. Roberson. At the 5, Z. Roberson. First down, 21 seconds left in the ball game.
And here we are. Timeout by the Marshals. We're going to take a quick break for one of our sponsors. When we come on back, we're going to talk about this electric 21 seconds left in this game for the Marshals to try and send it to overtime. And here we are, we're back. Here at the Summit, Rapid City Marshals trying to come back, 41-49, first down and goal from the 4.
Johnson gets the snap. Johnson fires! Incomplete. It has 4 downs to use. Might as well use them.
And he put a lot of whip on that throw, and I think that's the most important thing here. He's going to make these passes difficult for his own receivers to catch, but it will be difficult for the defensive backs to also intercept. Putting the whip on here, don't play it soft, don't loft it, just drive it in there.
Second goal for the Marshals.
Look for some crossing patterns here underneath for both receivers, as we have Chisholm out here on the left and everybody else on the right with Davis, Smith, and Roberson.
Davis is in the backfield. Johnson gets a snap. Johnson scrambles to get to the end zone. Touchdown, Marshals! Jake Johnson making magic with his feet. Cometh the man.
Now it is 2-point conversion time. They've got to get that 2-point conversion here to send this game to overtime. As we've seen, not going down there by Taylor late in the game has allowed these Marshals to get back in it. Can they get in there, get this 2-point conversion, and give these fans an extended game for the first overtime of the year?
And it looks like we're going to have the third challenge here by the Mustangs. They've already challenged twice. They failed both times they've challenged here in the second quarter and the third quarter. And it looks like a third challenge is coming out for them.
Long review here. Interesting to see where the ball lands. They do need conclusive video evidence to overturn. Have to operate beyond reasonable doubt. Touchdown, Marshals, the official call. Going for two to tie it. Jake Johnson late in the ball game. Partial celebration right now. Still have business to do.
We're not done, Rapid City. Come on, Marshall!
Last play of the game here for these Marshals.
Alone in the backfield. Johnson scrambles, pushes, two-point conversion is good. Flag on the play. Flag is on the field. Might be a holding. Partial celebration. Two flags, one in the end zone, one in the backfield. Will they offset? They might. They're saying they replay. They're saying it's just a replay of that.
I'd rather replay than reback it.
They know.
Two fouls on the play. Holding. 58 of the offense. Holding. Defense.
Penalties offset. We will replay the down. Nobody can question Jake Johnson's grit. Jake Johnson making magic with his feet again.
Not the worst situation here. Due to offsetting penalties, the Marshals won't have to sit here and try and get this two-point conversion from the 12. They're on the 2-yard line. Exciting things here happening at the Summit with these Rapid City Marshals.
Johnson alone in the backfield will be Roberson and Smith in the motion. Johnson quickly, scrambled, touchdown! Good, we will be playing more football. Jake Johnson, magic with his feet. Mystical Jake Johnson.
And we have issues here. The clock did not start when he hiked the ball. Officials are going to talk about this right here. But for the first time all season, we're going to have overtime. Quarterback Jake Johnson getting it done today. Now, depending on how much time is left, the game is not over. It is still time for a kick return. The Mustangs will have time to match this and maybe do some miracle work. Hopefully you're not one of those fans that went home earlier, turned off your YouTube. If you're still with us, you're getting treated to some awesome football here tonight on Saturday night.
Strother will stroke it deep. Gibson and Ridley set to return once again. Marshals need to tackle. Strother strokes it deep. Set to return for Ridley. Ridley able to return and is tackled at about the halfway point with 6 seconds getting off the clock. Tackled by Devontae Tinsley.
6 seconds left. At this point, just set everybody back at that goal line. No touchdowns, no nothing. I wouldn't be surprised if Ruiz comes out here to try and make the game-winning field goal.
Ruiz is on the field. Product from Adams State and nearby Armac. He has played in Rapid City. He's played in Spearfish. He has competed in this state before. Trying times for the Summit. It will be interesting to see if Coach Magic uses a timeout. Corey Tucker asking the Monument to get loud. "35-yarder is Eric Ruiz. This indoor ball is not easy to kick. 6 seconds. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and no good! We will be playing free football with 2 seconds left.
The Marshals are going to have a chance for one more play. Do you send out your own kicker and just take their kick or go straight to overtime? They're going to send the offense, it looks like. Oh, that's right, because after a missed kick, I apologize, folks. Indoor football, the ball's going to be placed at the 5-yard line since they missed the kick. Jake Johnson has an opportunity here to throw the ball into 45 yards, see who can get a touchdown.
Marshals ball, first and 10 from the 5.
Johnson alone in the backfield. Kinley Smith and Roberson in motion. Johnson looks deep, has McKinley Smith open, but is there a flag? No flag. Could have been pass interference, but it is not called. McKinley Smith was close. That ball went near his hands, maybe even through him. We will be playing free football at the Summit.
And as we head to a shorter intermission, let's hear a word from some of our sponsors, a little bit bonus coverage. This is the Rapid City Marshals on CIF Network, brought to you by Mosaic MC, Mosaic Media Communications.
Performance Vision Training Center pairs with Dr. Reach is a chiropractic biophysicist, chiropractor serving Rapid City, South Dakota and the surrounding communities. Dr. Reach and the rest of his friendly team at Thrive Chiropractic are dedicated to your health by using the best chiropractic solutions to target your unique needs. Whether you're looking to improve health or performance in life or are suffering from migraines, headaches, or sports-related injuries, we have the chiropractic solution for you. Thrive Chiropractic is providing long-term solutions for a stronger, healthier you. and are proud partners with your Rapid City Marshals.
All right, welcome back. This is going to be similar overtime rules to college where the ball is placed at 25. Both teams will have one possession each. First and 10 from the 25. Jake Johnson on the offense will take the field first.
And for Rapid City fans, you're familiar with the Rapid City Rush hockey team going overtime all the time. We don't have that happen here very often in indoor football. Both these teams know what's on the line. They're battling for that number 6 spot right now. And they're pushing. And right now, with the Tropics losing, a win for either of these teams puts them clear ahead of those guys and in comfortable position. First and 10 from the 25.
Johnson gets the snap, pitches to Davis. Davis outside, able to gain about 3 yards. It's a good use of Demetrius Davis after Connor Olson has been out since the second quarter.
3-yard gain, will make it second on 7.
Second and 7, come the Marshals. McKinley Smith and Z. Roberson will be in motion. Jake Johnson alone in the backfield. Johnson with the snap, gets permission with the pressure. Z. Roberson makes a cut! Easy walk-in touchdown! Z. Roberson! Jake Johnson. Fire. Z. Roberson! Massive 22-yard touchdown there. Quarterback Jake Johnson now has 6 passing touchdowns and 2 rushing on the day. 8 total touchdowns. Team is out there going for 2. Up 6 points. Momentum is on their side. Johnson alone in the backfield has Davis at the bottom of the screen. Coach Dudley does take a timeout. Let everybody kind of marinate. What are we doing? What is exactly what do we have planned?
Change your mind?
The Marshall team has gone for 2 the entire night, has shown what they kind of trust I have in Melissa Strother, but Strother does come out now. Changed their mind, Coach Dudley. Biggest kick of her night, Melissa Strother.
Positive part here is that even if she does not get this, the defense can still hold strong. They've got to stop Taylor, though. For her to have success here, they've got to stuff up front. They cannot let anybody break and get in there. Confusion there. Melissa Strother wants the ball lined up right in the middle. As we've been saying all day, outside of one kick, she's been going a little left. Let's see if she can adjust those hips, square them forward, and give the Marshals a 7-point lead.
Chisholm doing the holding. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up and good! 56-49, up 7. Biggest kick of her career, Melissa Strother.
How are you doing, manager?
This offense for the Mustangs has become quite predictable. We know where the ball is going to go. You know how it's going to get there. We have to tackle Tobias Taylor because he has been a man on a mission. If you tackle him and prove that you are better, you will succeed. But Tobias Taylor has been the guy for the Mustangs offense tonight. Eric Caldwell hasn't done much with the ball passing-wise. Their entire offense has mostly been through Tobias Taylor.
Okay, fans, you know what to do.
Tariq Bousset has to step up here and make an impact. He has to follow and track down Taylor.
Gross in motion, hands off to Tobias Taylor. Tobias Taylor makes a cut and makes a big gain. Big first down, about a run of about 15 yards.
All the way to the 7, made that an 18-yard rush. And we really have to give credit to the offensive coordinator for these Mustangs. He has been doing fantastic down there. The play calling all day is pretty much get the ball to Taylor, but he's been creative in how he's been doing that. Drawing motion out to the left side and then still attacking that left side. While most teams are pulling their receivers in motion, he's pulling blockers in motion.
Caldwell in the backfield with Taylor. Ball goes to Caldwell. Caldwell scrambles and is tackled. Fumble! Ball game! Antoine Smith to the house! See you later! Ball game! The Marshals walk it up! Touchdown! Antoine Smith! Good night!
Nationally recognized Brooklyn. The winning team for Soul Restoration Brooklyn.
Reviewing to see if quarterback Eric Caldwell was down before he fumbled it. Lots of anticipation and waiting. Officials still in the tent. Z. Roberson hyping up the crowd. Entertainer first, Z. Roberson. Replay. 30. Replay.
I don't know.
Knee.
Replay it again. Replay it again. Show us again. Show us again.
After watching the replay, Eric Caldwell's knee might have been down. Me and the Mustangs commentator seem to think the knee might have been down. The Mustangs offense seems to think so. As Jeezy plays in the arena, they're putting on for the Rapid City crowd. Out of the tent come the officials. Long time. Here's the official call.
Will we get a Marshals uproar, or does the defense have to go back out there?
No walk-off for the Marshals. Ups and downs.
So the call isn't that he was down, it was that they were calling forward progress off of a review, not off of a whistle. Massive play there for the Marshals, taken away. Can they do it again?
So, for the ball to the 2-yard line. Hey, remember how to get loud! Let's make some noise!
After a long review, we are back out there. Taylor in motion. Taylor walks it in.
Taylor
interesting to see if they go for 2, if they elect to kick.
You Big Ten officials suck!
Offense seems to be staying on. They seem to be going for 2. And the way Taylor has been running would not surprise me if that ball goes right back to him.
Offensive lineman Trey Johnson is limping over there, needing help from Joe Oliver to help him walk over. He is hurting, but the game plan is still the same. Run the ball up the middle, and now they're going to try and turn around what this entire fan base does not want him to do, and they're going to run the ball up the middle.
They're setting up for 2. It's up to you, Marshall.
This is the game right here.
Last play of the game. Delay a game as the flag comes out. Delay a game. Ball goes back to the 7. Will they still go for 2? Yes, they will. Eric Caldwell is still in the huddle. Here is the game.
Marshall fans, let's get noisy and go!
Somebody has got to stop Taylor. The options are open now as all eyes will be on him. Look for Caldwell to do something special.
Handoff. Tackled! Ball game! Montalese! Ball game! From the ashes and ruins rise the Marshals. Larry Fontalese put the team on his back.
Major props to Mustangs running back Tavius Taylor. The Notre Dame product was fantastic all game running. But when it came down to it, the defensive player of the game, Larry Fontalese, came out and made a big play. And this has been the Rapid City Marshals on the CIF Network. Marshals, Mustangs 55. This presentation has been brought to you by Mosaic MC, Mosaic Media Communications. We will see you guys on Memorial Day, May 30th.